Raha, please remove your feet. You're spoiling my seats.
Okay.
Raha, please be more respectful to Chuma. And you also need to respect his property.
Sorry, Teacher Mary. Sorry, Chuma. What is it with adults? They keep on harassing me.
Exactly. My parents are always telling me what to do. It is so annoying.
Don't they know we are almost adults? They treat us like kids.
I think Chuma was right about his seats, Raha. After all, it is his bus.
It's an old bus. In any case, adults are all the same, always interfering.
Adults aren't all that bad. Sometimes they can help with problems.
And who made you Mr. Goody Two Shoes?
Yeah.
Well, there was this one time the Magic Four were on the bus.
Everyone was there. Raha, Zawadi, Boomba and Specs. Even Shameri. Chuma was driving. As the bus flew through the air, it suddenly started to bellow smoke. The bus was swerving all over the place. Chuma struggled to control the bus, and then the engine died. The bus started to plummet towards the ground. Chuma pulled the emergency lever, and the bus parachute was released. The bus gracefully fell to the ground. The magical four looked out of the window. They had crash-landed on a large desolate planet. The landscape was barren. No tree, nothing, apart from the odd crater. Teacher Mary raised her hand. The magical four was to go nowhere. She and Chuma were going for help. Now, Zawadi wasn't going to take no for an answer and started to sneak out of the bus. Cautiously, she stepped off the bus, only to find Teacher Mary there. She was testing them. She pointed to the bus and reluctantly, Zawadi reboarded. The Magic Four were going nowhere.
You see, adults are always trying to control what we do, even the Magic Four.
So, what if they're thirsty or needed to use the bathroom?
Why wouldn't they let them go and explore? Surely the Magic Four weren't going to do what they said. I wouldn't have stayed there. I would have gone to look around.
Me too.
Well, that's exactly what they did. But soon they wished they hadn't.
So what happened?
Then, Specs checked. The coast was clear. Teacher Mary and Chuma were nowhere to be seen. The four exited the bus. At first they enjoyed the open space, running around and exploring. But the planet was barren. There was nothing there. Undeterred, Zawadi decided to look further afield. Using her lightning speed, she ran off. But she was running so fast that she didn't spot the stone on the ground. She tripped over it and fell down a big hole in the ground. Trying as she might, she could not get out of the hole. She called for the others and they eventually found her. They tried looking around for something to help Zawadi climb out, but it was useless. There was nothing there. Specs read Zawadi's mind and could tell that she was starting to panic. And then a grey cloud appeared overhead and it started to rain. Not just a light shower, but torrential rain. The hole started to fill up. Zawadi was starting to get covered in water. What could they do?
And none of the magic powers could work?
No, they were all useless.
And how deep was the water?
It was deep, very deep. But time was running out.
So what did they do? They couldn't just leave her there, could they?
Well, they were stuck and didn't know what to do. It was a disaster. Were the Magic Four about to become the Magic Three?
No, they can't.
So what happened next?
Well, Specs had an idea.
Oh, really? Just let him finish the story.
The Magic Four was stuck. What could they do? Time was running out. More and more of Zawadi was underwater. Boomba, Specs and Raha looked at each other. Nobody wanted to, but then they decided it was the best thing. Raha let out a loud scream, calling for Teacher Mary and Chuma. Teacher Mary and Chuma came running over and took control of the situation. Chuma drove the bus to the hole. Tying a rope to the bumper, he threw the other end to Zawadi. Gently, the bus pulled out Zawadi. Finally, she was safe. The Magic Four were worried that they would be in trouble. But Shamiri gave a dripping wet Zawadi a big hug. Although she was cross that they had disobeyed her, she was just happy that they called for help and that Zawadi was safe. They all got on the bus and the bus took off. Maybe, just maybe, it was okay to trust adults once in a while.
So you see, adults can help when you have a problem.
It's true. When I'm stressed, I always feel better after talking to my aunt.
And my dad helps me in my homework. Although there's one problem.
What?
He's worse than me in maths.
Well, I feel bad about being rude to Chuma.
Chuma, I'm really sorry for being rude, and I promise it won't happen again.
Thank you, Raha. You see, this bus might be very old, but it is very good at getting people out of hot water or cold water.